I guess. It says Amazon enters the delivery robot game with the Scout. At this point, there's little doubt that the future of home delivery, whether it's food, books, or toilet paper, is all about robots. The question is, which bot will scurry up to your doorstep first?
That one's going to get ran the fuck over.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Postmates recently unveiled Serve, a googly-eyed rover that delivers takeout and groceries. Now Amazon wants to deliver everything else with Scout, the company's take on an autonomous delivery robot. Amazon recently announced that its boxy little robot will soon be hitting the sidewalks of Snohomish County in Washington to work out the kinks of the company's autonomous delivery aspirations. How does this work exactly? In a promotional video, you see the six-wheeled bright blue bot roll down the sidewalk, cross the street, and stop in front of an idyllic suburban house. A woman comes out and Scout's lid lifts, revealing a Prime box. Easy, right? Not really. The reality of streets and sidewalks is messy and complex. There are obstacles to avoid, mischievous teenagers to dodge, and numerous unseen technical issues.
Oh, God.
It's easy to imagine why Amazon is testing the bots in a quieter suburban location. For now, human helpers will accompany the 6 roaming Scouts as they head out on their journeys, which will take place Monday through Friday during daylight hours. Eventually, Scout will follow a route by itself, and maybe by that time, the whole robot delivering thing will have stopped feeling totally weird. No matter what, I think it's going to feel totally weird. Let's see what this video looks like.
I mean, it'll eventually be normal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're not
10
making
years.
full-size cars at this point. Maybe just because of the
They
legality
do. There's Domino's
ones, right?
already.
Is that an Amazon delivery? Is it? It's not the drone though, is it?
That's just a Scout.
It's a
It's a
Scout, yeah.
Scout.
Problem with drones is
basically a
battery
cooler
life.
on wheels, so when it comes to your house, you lift up the lid and grab your package.
Is it like the dishonor system or what? Like,
Yeah,
Well,
what
it
I
takes a
don't,
picture of you probably, or does something when you
Right.
show your ID maybe.
what I don't understand is this really more efficient than having people actually do it?
It's cheaper.
Way
It's not
cheaper.
about efficiency.
Okay,
so
so
that thing
where's
is just gonna, but what if that thing gets hit by a
those don't
car or
take time
something?
off.
Still cheaper.
Those
That,
don't call in
you,
sick.
one of
No,
those things
I
that get ran over
I
every day.
absolutely understand that, but there is a cost to maintaining them, obviously.
Still
cheaper
cheaper
than humans.
by far.
I don't know, but what if someone like
How
runs
do
it
you-
over, and like where, so it just drops
Labor's
off
so
one
They'll be
package,
expensive.
insured.
Right.
They'll be
How do
insured
you-
just like the rest of
how
the
do you-
property.
or does it have multiple packages or just one package?
That's what I was
That
wondering.
look-
Is it
that
going?
looks like one?
One
Is it going
package.
back and forth to some giant?
That's why I was thinking it's going to be like a fleet of vehicles, like a small car or a van that just rolls
Yeah.
up with your thing. It'll open a thing, like a slot, and give you your specific package.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Who's putting? I don't either. Who's putting the packages back
It'll
in
be
the
somebody
rovers?
probably in a warehouse loading them up for the morning, and then like setting whatever codes or putting in, you know, the address. Pretty much it'll be all computerized. Like it'll have a route written for the robot of like all the different stops, and they'll put that in and load the packages. And,
So there's a whole bunch of things for them to overcome, and I don't think this will be it'll completely replace, normal delivery drivers and any one thing anytime soon.
no, especially for rural areas. Like people are still gonna have to drive out to areas that
Or-
aren't mapped.
or even like highly dense. Like in Portland, there's so many like in the Portland Hills and downtown. Like there's places that like a robot would struggle to get to drop off stuff.
Right.
Like you couldn't get up the driveways. Like
Well, there's a lot of
people-
neighborhoods that don't even have sidewalks yet.
Yeah,
It's-
or like just look at just above downtown. Like that's the first thing that comes to mind of like how complicated it would be for a robot to traverse and drop packages off there.
Right.
Like,
Where?
the hills right above downtown, for example. So the roads are like crazy steep. Weather issues
going
change up
towards the
there.
West Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a lot of properties there have huge staircases that they would have to
Yeah,
navigate.
I've seen
and
how
like,
steep some of the driveways are.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous, but I don't know why robots would have an issue with that.
well,
Cars
like
get
a
up
robot like that, but because it'd be the reason being is like every house and stuff would be completely different, and it'd be very difficult to have like an all-in-one robot to
Peace to all
at
wants to
least
get banned.
right now with our current
Bye,
technology.
peace to all. You're out of
In
here.
like 20 years,
Please.
for sure, that's no doubt gonna happen. But
He said I fingered your mother last night, Biggz.
Oh my god.
Gotta go. Bye.
We should probably get more money on their thing after that comment.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, but imagine how much
Josh's
easier it
mic
would
is
be
low.
for the Amazon guy to use a Scout or two.
well, he's not talking into his mic.
Complex. Yeah, instead of just going and delivering things.
I can see maybe apartment complex, condominium, someplace where there's a lot of people in a small
even if
area.
it saved all your just city stuff, like the easy to get to things, you know, that's going to eliminate how many employees and save you how much money as a company.
But they still have to manage those stupid little robots.
Oh yeah,
so
manage
somebody
them,
has to put the package in there.
Still more efficient in many places.
It's going to be so much more efficient. It's not. None of that's going to even be a factor.
Okay, what if they're in an area people want to fuck with the robots? I'm sorry.
Like I said, it'll all be insured too. I mean,
but then packages aren't going to get delivered. Let's say there's theft involved. You know.
To me, it seems like
on it too. I mean, you're risking a huge thing every time you go up to fuck with the robot.
Those rovers seem to be moving quite slow, and they don't have a whole lot of capacity. So it's going to have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Easier to steal too.
Wouldn't that one person that has to put the new package in the rover every time do the job more efficiently?
Yeah, but if it's just rovering, how many miles is that rover going?
So the first one is just for purposes of testing.
Yeah.
Right.
So it has nothing like that's not
the concept.
That's not going to be that's not going to be efficient, cost effective. It's more of just testing concepts and testing like not only hardware concepts but software concepts.
But they're also probably mapping the roadways and stuff too. Like it's probably like a multifunctional thing that they're doing with the test. But like I said, I think it's going to be small cars.
I think it's a government
vans.
cover up to see who's at their house and who isn't.
They already did that with the Google cars, right? Where they drove around with the cameras filming everything, and they do it updates constantly.
It's a government conspiracy.
Could be.
And drones have a whole nother problem, like trying to drop packets, like
trying to land on those fuckers,
and then
like,
fly with different weight distributions and things.
The amount of lift that those things would have to generate and still be
the overtime and benefits cost of 5 delivery guys versus 2 maintenance guys.
I've flown
I get it.
enough drones now to know what it would take to lift, because we've played around, like me and Mike have played around lifting objects with our drones for shits and giggles, and I mean it takes a lot of force to lift anything of any significant size.
What's the goal here? I mean, are they just trying to increase
save money?
Just save money.
Cut down
As a
their
consumer, I'm already
workforce.
paying for shipping though for my package. That's already built in. And if you have Prime, you get free delivery. So are they trying to maybe increase the revenue off that Prime account? So now that
they're trying to
absolutely.
Why do you think McDonald's is getting
rid of people and putting up order walls or whatever?
Yeah.
You can order the kiosk, right? Before you don't have to stay in the line. You just go to the kiosk. I've been to a few McDonald's like that.
$15 an hour minimum wage, you say? Kiosk?
That's exactly what's happened around here.
It's like same thing with the delivery drivers. So we're going to pay people to go beat them up, themselves up, and then get all these different benefits. No, robots.
But
no matter how much it costs to maintain, still cheaper. They never sleep. They never have to eat.
Is that why we're so worried about immigrants coming across the border? Because we know Americans are going to have to go to the produce industry and start digging potatoes?
I mean,
no, because robots are going to do that too.
Yeah, they're building robots to get rid of them too. Yeah.
So, really, in the next 30 years, I would probably say 60 to 70% of the jobs in the U.S. are going to be turned into robot jobs.
Well, that's pretty much why people have been proposing things like the universal basic income, because all the driving jobs are getting ready to go, all the picking jobs are getting ready to go, all the harvesting jobs are getting ready to go, all the simple manual labor jobs are fitting to go. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna have nothing but a bunch
Nobody
of
has to hire a
people.
janitor anymore because you got robots that'll sweep the floors.
Exactly, like Roomba, times 10.
I can't believe those aren't in all the hospitals yet.
Wait till we have robots that are serving people food and actually cooking, because they have ones that can essentially do 30 or 40 different meals.
Well, and now
there's
there's realistic
in the kitchen.
There's realistic sex robots for women.
Oh,
women don't
are
need men
in
anymore.
Trouble. I have a whole stand-up bit around it. Women, once sex robots come out, what's your bargaining chip?
I think.
What's the skill that you're going to bring to the table?
I think that goes both ways.
Be a good guy,
yeah, you're going to actually have to be a nice person. You're going to have to contribute. You're going to have to actually hold your weight. It's not just throw some booty and get what you want. Exactly. What are you going to do then? It's going to change the whole paradigm. Pretty much the power is going to shift back to men when we can go bust a nut on a realistic-looking female robot. I'm telling you guys, this is women's doom is on the horizon. It's coming for your ass.
I think we're all just gonna be in a room, fucking silicone robots, and not working.
Go work and deal with the headache that you got to deal with American women, or one that looks just like them, feels just like them, and will fuck you just as long and say all the nice things afterwards. Then go make you a sandwich. Huh? Pretty hard sell, right?
And you'll have to.
Women are in trouble, son. I'm telling you.
How much is
They
this?
are in trouble.
You get a BJ more
Yeah,
than
you
once or
walk
twice
in.
a year too. Imagine that.
Betty the robot, come on in,
It's not
blow
happy
me.
your birthday or Christmas, you get a beach.
Right?
You know?
Every day, it's on point, man. And also think about how much work we're gonna get done when you don't have to bullshit and do all this playing around and trying to come in, blow me. I can focus now. Think about all the work men are gonna get done. We're gonna be in the moon. We're gonna be on Mars. We're gonna be like interdimensional, like space traveling. I'm telling you guys.
Cancer like 3 times over.
3 times over.
3 times over, cancer cured. Done.
Like things are gonna get done.
That
I'm
would turn
telling
into
you
the
guys.
board.
Tom, quit banging on the fucking table.
Oh, they said talking to you, Mike.
Talking to your mic. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so
He's not going to continue it.
There's no
Yeah,
there's no
it's-
actual nudity in this picture because it's not a real person. But look at that.
Bro.
It's only going to get better.
You can find that at Charlie's on a Thursday night. What are you talking about? She's
I've-
okay.
But that's what I'm
I
saying.
have never seen a girl at Charlie's that looks like that.
I never have either.
Never.
Or on
But
those.
how much would you have to talk to that girl at Charlie's?
Not at all. Oh, the real life
The
one?
real life
Oh,
one.
Come on, bro. Me? She's gonna look at me and be like, "All right, take me home, daddy."
Okay. That's what I'm saying. But this one
Feed me
is
pizza
going to
and
be
take
in
me
the closet. You get home. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
telling you, man. Women are in trouble. It's going to be, and I think it's good because women need some growth. You guys need to develop some skills. Think about all the hard work men put in for you guys. We got to be thoughtful and considerate, and we got to
So-
think about our emotions.
Oh, wrong camera. My bad.
It's terrible.
So this article is in Maxim. It reads, "This ultra-realistic new sex robot not only has a personality, she's also customizable. Solana has a replaceable face in case you get bored.
Sure will.
Even though big tech,
that.
even though big tech names like, well, you're gonna put Matt Lowe's face on it after you're like, all right,
Sure
Solana,
will.
I'm feeling adventurous today.
Start with Matt Lowe.
Even though big tech names like Elon Musk are constantly warning us about the dangers of artificial intelligence and robots, AI engineers are just like, LOL, shut up, Elon. You act like we care. And continue to smother us with progressively complicated and advanced pieces of Android technology. This includes sex robots, where these sexual humanoids keep getting more and more realistic with increasingly lifelike features, which is actually terrifying once you get to know how absurd and unsettlingly hilarious the whole situation is. Last year, we found out that there are sex robots that have G-spots, sex robots that have emotions, and just a few days ago, it was announced that male sex robots, fully equipped with male anatomy, that can have non-stop sex until it runs out of battery, and they're
I
going
think
to
they call
hit.
that a vibrator.
They're going to hit the market later
I
this
think
year.
they get that at Taboo right down the street.
They're going to add like a wall plug-in version.
Oh, and pole dancing robots also exist. I guess this is the future we deserve.
It is.
And now there's something completely new in the AI sex world. A
strippers are gonna be
sweet-talking,
on
dad
jobs.
joke-telling, super customizable sex bot named Solana, which was just presented at CES during Engadget's after-hour show a few days ago.
I did see that. It's pretty
What sets Solana apart from the other sex robots is the fact that she has a face you can peel off like a banana, then pop off a different face and wig for the illusion of a completely different sex doll. Now, I want to...
And then soon those robots will be able to do it themselves.
I cannot wait.
I don't know if this can't. I don't think this would excite me, guys. Maybe I'm just getting old, but
I mean, the face off wouldn't excite me. I like it with the face on.
Wow.
I'm sure there would be some guys who like
I
it
don't
with the
think I
face
like
off.
that look.
This is actually kind of old news. This
know, I
video
watched this a
here.
while back.
Yeah, this is like a couple years old.
It's like
It's a
if
couple
you wear
years
dentures,
old?
No,
ladies.
It's a
that
couple
was
years
That
old.
one was CES this year. That robot is a couple years old, but this is like the newest update.
Oh, okay, yeah. But like,
it's like a Furby with dentures.
yeah.
I don't give a. As long as the dentures are soft and they don't scrape, I'm fine. Imagine how efficient they'll be.
So the article
Add it.
continues, and
Let me
there's
ask you this: if you're with a woman and you know she
Stop
wears
banging on the
dentures,
table or I break
Do
your
you-
arm off.
Do you ask her to keep them in or take them out?
I asked her to take him out.
No way. I just can't. The visual
Dude, this
is
is
someone
bananas.
like it just
It's
reminds me
about
of
the
old
feeling.
lady.
Turn the lights out.
Still like okay.
Ball up.
They would have to like do it very discreetly. I'm sorry, but I've
You-
been out with some girls with dentures
Wh-
and
They'll
they-
have
If you
those
take the
too.
dentures out, you can apply a lot of extra pressure because it's just all gum on it. Oh, it feels amazing. I'm telling you.
man.
You've never got a gum job?
I've never had a gum job.
dude, this
I recommend it to
the
everybody.
caption on this picture says "Caught
I don't know
Harmony
if I
beta."
recommend it to anyone, honestly. It just reminds me of an old lady like grandma. You know, you ever? I mean, I'm not into grandmas, really. You know.
You don't like gilfs?
Under 50 maybe,
bro,
but
come
you
on.
know, like over like.
So there's a
60,
picture
70,
on
yeah.
Instagram of one of these
Come
dolls.
on now, the gills I like have teeth.
I mean, they do.
Most of them.
They're false mostly. They just can take them out.
They're OEM with the lady.
Dude.
You know, she signed for him. God delivered him. You know, without a fucking Amazon fucking.
I'm just
My girl signed for
robot.
him.
dumbfounded
The
over this
insurance
picture.
covered them.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't see the picture, so I don't know.
I know.
They got the screw-in ones now. They're real solid.
That one.
Oh wow.
Bro, look at that thick ass. Bro, you wouldn't tap that.
I would
Nigga.
have to. I would have to.
Nigga, what?
I'm telling you,
Look at that ass.
Wow, that ass is.
Them tars.
it's
She looks like a chick I used to go to school with. I'm not gonna say the name, but bitch, you know who you are.
What's interesting about that is that she like looks real-ish. She looks like a
real
3D.
enough.
She looks like a 3D model,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
like a three-dimensional model in a software. But you could tell it's like real, but because it's like not quite perfect. Like
how long would it take you to get your penis inside of it? 35 seconds? 45 seconds? As long as it took you to derobe her, or what?
I don't know.
You just pop your
I
dick
don't
through
think
the
I-
hole, or
I think it needs to be more realistic.
she's not
for-
judging you, so you don't have to like get undressed.
It would
and, like,
have
do
to
a
be
whole
more-
thing.
Snoopy
realistic
Vizard said, "Now this
me.
is my kind of content."
Is like the vagina like calibrated, like different tightness?
That's
Like,
well, you
I'm
know.
sure you could dial it in.
Not
with some
only that, is there a
software.
place where you can like
Android
like,
app?
Do you have to fill in this lube reservoir so she gets wet? How does that work?
No, it already has one built in, and a warm.
That's what I'm wondering. Like,
it's also
it
heated.
has like a self-heating thing, like
That's-
the whole nine. Bro, like I said, women are in trouble.
They're just computers with.
No, because they
with-
still know how to brainwash
and
us. Actually,
actually-
make you believe everything they say. You know,
I mean,
And these
hits you
things
like
are gonna
every
get.
time.
they
Yeah.
can, but like I said, it's hard to brainwash me post nut. Post nut. What is a woman? What is her power over you post nut?
oh yeah, post nut.
Hey,
Right?
post nut.
Snoopy
Post
Vizard.
nut. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Well, when you put it like
Pre-nut,
that,
there's a lot of power.
that's what I'm saying. Post nut. You
Post-nut,
got
you're
one
good.
done with Sasha here, and
Snoopy Vizard says,
Was
"Hey,
that-
yo,
was
how
that
much
her
is
name?
this?"
Our
Sasha?
minds are totally programmed different ways. Pre-nut and
much
post-nut.
is
That's
it?
a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
Josh, that's a great point. Pre-nut, post-nut.
I mean, I recommend. And that's why there was the saying back in the day. You pretty much bust a nut before you go out the chick, and that'll tell you if it's worth actually going out with that chick.
Right.
If you bust that nut and you still desire to go out with her, nigga, get up and go. It's probably worth it. If you bust that nut and you go, oh nigga, she's like a 6 maybe.
All that.
You know better, and you saved yourself at least that date money.
Yeah. Well, it's like
True
all your
story.
as soon as you bust a nut, all your feelings come out with the
Your
with that
logic
nut.
returns.
Everything, right?
Our,
So,
our
Snoopy, I'm
emotions are
working on
clouded.
your,
Our thought process is stuffed up with cum.
Right.
And so once you get that cum out, you can think again. That's what I'm saying. And so Sasha here is gonna help us get that. And like I said, then what are women gonna do? What's their power? What do you have? You gonna tell me a cool story?
Well,
you're gonna thrill me with your adventures. You're gonna regale me with tales of excitement. And nah, bitch, all you had was the pussy. Now what?
There's a point.
Step your game up.
Get out of
The
here.
most honest point. Okay, a man can never be more honest than this 2 seconds after he busts his nut.
Guys.
That is the most honest a man can be.
Right?
Because there
We
is
need
no,
donations.
There's no agenda anymore.
We're gonna
because it
buy
just
one
went
to
out
be a
the door.
fucking guest on this, to be a regular.
You know those are
podcast.
like 10 grand for the highest.
That's
end
why we
ones.
need donations. Because here we go right now. RealDoll.com. You can buy them.
And I like her with the little freckles and shit. Nigga.
Her eyes are
The-
too
the,
blue.
uh,
though,
You can change them.
Too
What color you
blue.
want?
They're-
What color you
Not
want?
that blue, but not that.
They were
blue.
talking about this on Fighter and the Kid the other
Them
day.
glossy lips. You're not trying
Dog.
to see those wrapped around it? Come on now.
What's
Let's
his
go
face
build-
from Fighter and the Kid's like, I'll buy you one, bro.
You can build
Want
your
one for
own.
Christmas.
I want. Well, if somebody buys me one for Christmas,
How much are we talking here?
I'll let you come watch.
I think they
much
started around
How
5
much
grand.
is that
but
bitch right there?
They,
Like-
they go up to probably like 20 grand
I'm
right
not
now.
quite sure.
I mean, that young lady right there. 20 grand?
Honest, isn't it priceless
Ooh, yeah. There's
to
pictures.
not have a talk back?
even though
To be
these,
there at any time?
Do you display
Isn't it
like
priceless?
when you have
Bro,
people
starting
over at your
price
house,
is
do you
$6
put it on
grand.
display?
Yeah, no.
6
So
grand?
I was gonna say 5 grand probably for 6
How much does
grand.
the bunny ranch cost?
But that's
about $6,000.
That's
$5,000.
starting
Evening?
price. That's starting price. That's the shitty
That's a lot
model.
cheaper than that.
Yeah, but do you want the $1,500 model? Or do you want the $6,000
I
model?
I'll just wait like 10 years when they're actually like
Yeah,
really good.
CC Squad or
Sean's waiting 10
You want
years
the
when
Fab
people
Five, or
get
do you
tired
want,
of their
like,
robot,
you know,
want to
JV?
upgrade, so he's
No.
going to get the used ones
No,
on Craigslist.
definitely not.
That's smart. That's actually smart.
I don't want the used model.
Used car. It only has 60,000 miles
Like a
on
used
it.
car
Okay.
lot is going to be
50
a
million
used car
humps.
lot.
6-inch increments.
Do you
So
let
I
your
was
buddies
gonna-
run a train on that doll or what?
I would charge. It's
We're
expensive.
gonna have a train done on
You
this
break,
fake
you
sex
buy.
doll.
Guys, I
Train on
really
Lufa
was
or
going to
whatever
stay
it is.
on the Chrome In so we could actually go through the process of ordering one. But even though they're fake, I think Twitch would still be mad.
Probably.
Yeah.
I apologize also, Grandma, because I sent her the link for this morning, too. I didn't expect it to go this way. I thought we were going
Look,
to talk
if you
about
go to
other
build your
things.
own, this is the first screen that pops up just so you guys can see it.
Yeah, you
Delicious.
can't show that on Twitch.
I can't.
Or
it's,
YouTube.
But it's not a real person.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
can we
It's fake.
keep going through? I like my areolas.
You don't
With
like, you don't like
the
sand
up,
dollars.
I like the up. Well, I like them where they're like on the up thing, where it's almost like the teardrop.
Now this
thing.
one looked like like 3 days of coke.
She looks coked out.
Somebody,
I mean,
somebody
that's the
likes
best
that
one.
model though.
That's the best one.
Oh, that looks like
That pink in
Cameron
the hair
Diaz.
though, that pink highlight in the hair, that's pretty dope.
Oh, dude, they're gonna be so like unbelievably
Can we get
realistic.
the redhead model? I like me a redhead.
They're just not there yet.
Oh, look at that one. That one had the
they're-
realistic like stomach fat too.
I know, like, she's got a little punch.
She got the realistic
got
slight
punch going,
punch
man.
with the fat titties.
It's good.
Niggas, girls are in trouble. We can even pick what body style we want.
Man.
You girls just don't know.
I'm gonna have an
That looks a
army
little
of
fake
them.
to me,
Ooh, I don't like that one. Can we get a different redhead? Keep going.
You want the sultry one?
She looked like, man, she got road
I like that one better than the last one. She
Yeah,
looked
I do
looked
too.
like kind of stupid. You know, the
The last one
simple
kinda
Have
looked
like have like 20 of them in your
early
house,
Peg
just
Bundy.
chilling.
They're gonna take over.
So I'll be interested once they
So
can
how do we
have like
build it?
legitimate good conversation with you. Like it has to be able to like talk. Like and
Guys, there's a
make
deal right
sense.
now. Double your phone package deal, 10% off an order of Real Cock 2 and Real Cock 2 DTF. What is something's wrong with their
Real
website?
cock
dude.
too down to fuck.
Their website is goofy.
Well, it's probably getting overloaded right now from all the
All the
All the publicity
all the
we're
s-
giving them.
all
You know
the
what?
steward
Think of
ordering
what this
them
is
all.
going to do to the cam
Yeah,
girl industry
we
too,
do.
though. How many dudes are spending thousands
We-
of dollars
we reply
on
to
cam
chat.
girls
It's
on a
gonna
regular basis?
ruin the
Ton.
strip club industry.
It's going to ruin all of the.
You-
The sex industry, the back page industry, the
Well, the back page is
online
done, but yeah.
escort
It's good.
industry.
I feel like Nasser's been here and asked that question before.
How to save Western culture?
Oh, my
These sex dolls, bro. What do you think we're talking about? We're talking about the saviors right here.
Okay, can I give a little tidbit from going back? Can we go back to politics for a second, or are we? good?
We're on
Hold on.
politics
We're
right
on
now.
politics.
Oh, here we go.
This is
Snoopy
global.
said, damn,
Okay,
these bitches
so-
got to have good personality. We're raising the bar. Dwayne said, I agree with Shawn. Nasser, do you guys reply to chat? Snoopy said, oh, what up, Nasser? Nasser said, how to save Western culture? Snoopy said, I know this guy. He isn't a fan of black people. Oh, Nasser, how to stop the illegals?
I know.
Fuck out of here. He
Those,
said, I
those
love all
dolls
people.
across the border make the wall out of them, and then everybody will be too busy
You
fucking
put
them.
these sex dolls, you put
I was
these sex
gonna-
dolls across the border, and it's going to make every horny Mexican try to get here faster.
No, they're gonna be too busy fucking white women.
They like the
It's
white
it's the best
women.
plan ever. Build it 4 sex dolls high, and they'll never make it over. They'll be too busy fucking the whole time. It'll be a wall of Mexicans fucking.
Okay.
Fact.
All right.
All right,
Tom,
tidbit.
what?
Okay, for you, my friend Mandy, she actually watches our podcast on a daily basis.
Oh,
Who
I'm
does?
so sorry.
My friend
for her.
Mandy.
The one that's
Amanda.
getting involved in the
Yeah, so okay.
political stuff?
So I asked her, and she actually she's supporting Senator Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts. Are you familiar with that?
It's so funny you say Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts. Have you ever heard of her? Of course, dude.
Okay. But she's
I am
really-
behind Elizabeth Warren over
Yeah, so that-
anybody else so far.
And so she's on that, and she's really, basically, she's bipartisan.
If Elizabeth Warren would have jumped on the Bernie trail and as
Sorry,
vice president
that's
for Bernie,
wrong, man. You're gonna make Paul mad.
why?
Okay,
Oh.
pass
Did
it
you read the
along
last
to your
message?
cool peeps on the show. I won't preach, more discuss the issues affecting us in 2020.
Nasser's a fucking
Kind of like
idiot.
the view without the kindness, maybe a discussion between a few of us, like a round table. So that's all she wants to do is, talk about, the homeless DACA and the homeless population.
DACA.
Yeah, DACA.
I love homeless people.
DACA, homeless population, Portland, Vancouver, and Also, kind of rebuilding the infrastructure
Can we talk about homeless people?
through the fiscal responsibility of the
Now,
country,
if
too.
Elizabeth Warren would take on Andrew Yang's idea of the Humanity First with $1,000 a month stipend
I don't want open borders. That's
for
silly.
every human or for every American over 18,
She's
gonna
universal basic
Yeah.
income.
UBI.
yeah, the UBI, Humanity First, UBI.
But Mandy, there you go. I think you'll when you want to come on our show, just let me know. We'll get you here, and we'll have a nice little political roundtable.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
like to
definitely
get
down.
her
We
take
could-
on UBI. I mean, that'd
Yeah.
be real interesting.
as well as a lot of other things. We could even dedicate a whole show to it. I'm not opposed to that at all. I'm all for Elizabeth Warren. I think if Elizabeth Warren would have backed Bernie as VP when he was running against Hillary, Trump would not be president today.
Facts.
I thoroughly believe that.
I mean, anybody who
Sincerely
disagrees
believe
with that is deluded.
Or they just don't pay attention.
Yeah, I mean, Bernie would have won, and with Warren backing him, I mean, it would have been a landslide.
They would have been able to leverage each other and get like straight by numbers. And
No.
Let's see.
Well, everybody wanted Bernie, and
Dwayne said, "Good thing I'm not there, probably because of, the guy that's not a fan of black
they
people."
would have got enough to overtake Hillary. And
Talk
to get
into
the,
your microphone.
yeah.
to get the bid.
Tom, do you know what a microphone is?
The microphone's right here.
Yeah, so stop talking like this.
Yeah.
It's so far away though. Like
Then
pick
hold
it
it.
up.
Then hold it.
I could pick it up. That's another solution.
Hey, you
That's
can.
funny.
You can. If that's what it takes, you can.
That's
That's
what Matt
funny.
Lowe was doing because he likes to sit back.
No, like,
just like,
you've
oh.
done some stand-up, sounds like, right?
Nasser
you
said,
just
"You
can't
guys
find
want
it.
open
No?
borders?"
Okay.
No,
Not
not
yet.
all of
I
us
did
want
one- I
open
did a
borders.
bit. I did
I'm
a
for
couple,
open
right?
borders. Shawn doesn't believe in borders at all. Josh believes the borders are necessary and the wall is a good thing. Tom, where are you at?
Definitely borders. We gotta have some kind of control.
Borders?
I mean,
Or you
so
borders
are you for or
around
against a wall?
IHOPs.
You think we need borders with walls?
I don't really think we need walls. I think what we're doing is just fine. You know.
I agree.
I mean, there's always going to be a path that people can get through. Spending a lot of taxpayer dollars to build a wall is not going to stop the problem of illegal immigrants.
I
Fact.
agree.
I mean, you can't stop it completely, but you can deter it heavily.
Yeah.
It's already been deterred
The
a
chief
lot.
border agent, who agrees with it, the dude who's running the program down there. I mean, he wants it, more wall, more enforcement, more, help.
We should just put up
have
signs
thousands of
that
miles
says
of
stay
open
out.
border, you know.
Signs that say "keep out" private
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
Private
And
property, keep
and
out.
And he says
You will be shot
that
on
something
sight.
like
Then the only
90%
people that
of the
cross those
people
are
come in-
tweakers.
that come in illegally come through like unbordered area. So it's like, even though we have like the numbers and it's like something like 42 or 46% of people overstay their visas and that's how they get here illegally. It's like more than 50% come here across the border.
I mean, we'll eventually have a
You know,
wall, I'm
illegally.
sure. Until
So
the
it's like,
whole.
We
We'll probably
need
build
something.
one, but
I don't know what the best answer is, but the chief border security agent says that he thinks more wall is necessary, at least for certain areas. And he's down there. He's the one running the program. He's the one who knows better than I think any of us.
I think we'll end up with walls, and I think then at some point we'll have a giant war, and half the
I
community
think
will
we're definitely
die.
gonna have a giant war. of some
And
kind.
then we're gonna fly to Mars and beyond.
Are you guys libtards? I mean, I'm a tard.
Using a word like libtard just shows your own ignorance. So keep going, Nasser.
Yeah, like
That's like
I'm
calling
about
somebody a
s-
snowflake. Eh?
I'm
Shut
about
the
s-
fuck up with that
Well,
bullshit.
This
I'm
is
about
why, like I
centric
said,
as
you
possible.
let people who are ignorant talk. They will say dumb shit inevitably.
Yeah.
You don't try to silence them. That's retarded. It makes you look silly and makes your position look weak. If people are dumb and they're saying inflammatory
turn your
things, they're
microphone
saying
more
offensive things,
vertically.
let them. They'll dig their own grave.
Turn your microphone more vertically if you want it below you. There you go.
No, not that way. Not that way.
Yeah, like that.
Is it like
Why more vertical?
Well, if he wants it below him, if he wants to keep
There,
it below
this
him,
might be
point
better.
it up more.
Just not on your chin, bro.
No.
Yeah, you keep going like
The
this.
the best way to talk into a microphone, like I explained to every single person that gives a toast at a wedding, hold it up like it's a penis, and you want your voice to reach the back of it, not the front of it.
I have a fear of dicks. It's like, I just don't want to touch my face. I'm scared.
You know, actually, I was on an MTV show called Love Lines,
Okay.
and with the camera, they wanted the microphone like right here. straight up and down. But they had better microphones with better
I'm
pickups
sure.
too.
Yeah, a lot of that depends on what kind of. They probably had
or
multiple.
stand up. Sometimes people go really low.
They probably had
touch your
multiple
chin and
microphones
stuff.
around the
Chin,
room.
Depends how loud they want their voice projected too. I think there's a lot of technique when you're working with microphones.
For sure.
You're terrible at it.
I'm very terrible at it. but like if I'm on stage doing stand up, I can hear myself. I can hear how loud I'm projecting to the audience too.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot. You watch Kyle Kalinske Secular Talk, Sam Cedar, ContraPoints? Are you guys libtards? I'm fucking with you guys. Any of you commies? Have you ever tried a feminine penis? It has a different mouthfeel.
Yes,
It definitely does.
all the time. Tried 2 of them
At the same time?
2 hours ago.
That's really a thing?
Bro. Did you not know?
A feminine penis? No.
Bro. You gotta get some peen in your life.
No, I do not.
No.
I think I can live just fine without it.
There's no such thing no such thing as a chick with a dick. It's just a man with tits.
I mean, we were talking about this the other day. So I found myself watching some porn. And I was stroking.
You're like
And it was chicks with
I'm
strap-ons.
stroking.
And,
pegging.
I mean, they were
Peggy.
just... For me, it was almost like halfway comical because women trying to, like, thrust, they don't have the power generation in the hips, and so it, like, looks goofy.
Right.
But then all of a sudden, got onto this chick, and she was, like, giving it to this chick, and I'm like, damn, girl, get it.
She was like,
Nasser
Yeah.
said
And
that's
it was
transphobic.
at that
What
point
is
I realized she
transphobic?
didn't have the straps
We're
or
not
whatever.
transphobic, trust
Oh.
me.
And yeah, it was for
a
sure.
trans-
It was a
or
trans. It was a dude.
transgender. Nothing wrong with
But I was mid-stroke, so I was conflicted because I was like, do I stop or do I click away or
that. You're like,
I didn't know what to do, so I just opened another window and I continued to watch and then click back and forth. I mean, you just gotta mix it up. That's all I'm saying.
I watched a gay porn once. I watched a gay porn once for like 45 minutes.
The women never came. I waited the whole time. They were gonna show up eventually. Whatever.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Like I said, it's just not a dick, okay?
Well, pegging the
if you
range of
tighten
pegging
it
has gone
first,
up in
then
popularity.
loosen this, then move it. Then
Did you say I'm
tighten it.
loose?
I'm trying to tell you how to
Sir?
fix your
dare you.
microphone issue.
I'll raise
Your
it up.
lip-
I'll
your
put it-
lip
I'll put it-
microphone.
Is that better?
It's fine.
What time do we at? Oh, it's been a nice. I won't give the weather forecast. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't do that.
Joe.
Dog shit.
I will mute your mic and start talking about the weather.
Nice weekend so far.
Traps are not gay. Traps can be gay. How dare you judge? We don't know.
Shit, man, it's gonna be. It's 44 degrees right now. Not bad.
Speaking of traps,
You were warned, bro. You did the weather. You muted your mic.
I know. That's what happens.
You were warned. Stay away from the weather, Tom. Nobody gives a fuck about
People
the
love
weather.
the weather. What
Ne-
are you talking about?
Who loves Vancouver, Washington weather if they don't live anywhere remotely close to Vancouver, Washington? Nobody gives a shit. The rest of the world is laughing at us because we're having a measles outbreak because we have a bunch of ignorant people that don't want to go vaccinate their kids.
it's the only
You
thing
think
we're
they
on the
care?
map for. Yeah.
You think they care about what the weather is like?
No, like we're the only place in the country that. Can
Oh my Atlanta, the weather
Yeah.
is warmer than usual in Portland, Oregon today?
Wait, what?
The weather is warmer than usual in Portland, Oregon today.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's news.
Man, let's go get some.
Sure it
lunch.
is. Sure it is.
This nigga is
home-
mad.
Nobody
This
cares.
nigga is mad and bitter.
Nobody cares.
I'm dying of
Nobody
cancer.
cares.
Bro, it's okay. We're all mad that it's cold.
By the way, I'm dying. I just want to let you guys know that.
We're all
So-
slowly dying.
We're all
Did-
slowly dying.
Are we going to sympathize for you and turn your
No.
mic back on?
No. I'm dying, and just let you know. So if you guys don't see me, then you know where I'm at.
Dying of what?
I don't know. My health. I feel my
hernia?
body is rapidly declining, though.
All right, moving. Let's talk about single payer healthcare, aka Medicare. No, Nasser, shut the fuck up.
You mean the thing that they just deemed was unconstitutional and revoked?
Not only is it unconstitutional and revoked, it's stuff that so many people are just tired of hearing, and everybody has an opinion, and half the country thinks we do need universal health care. The other half is like, no, if you want to have health care, you need to pay for it yourself. Well, there's a lot of people that are in the middle and think that our pharmaceutical companies are raping us, and if they weren't raping us, we wouldn't need universal health care to begin with.
That's me.
It's just dumb. The conversation is dumb.
I mean, I think the conversation's important.
It is important, but I mean, talking about it in this setting and platform, to me, is pointless.
It can be important. But we don't have as much as knowledge on the, the finer
And
details.
Duane
so-
said, damn, I wish I could join y'all this morning.
No, you
Yes.
don't. You're lying.
You're lying. So, moving right along, another article. This came out January 23rd.
Selfie time.
It was 2 days ago. People who like spicy food have more what?
More bowel movements.
Okay.
More
It's probably less bowel movements.
More
It
heartburn.
hurts.
More heartburn.
Fire butt.
More heartburn.
intelligence.
More intelligence? I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. What-
People that eat what?
More immune
Hot-
system.
People who like spicy food have more what? Nasser said diarrhea.
Tolerance to capsaicin?
Yeah. The answer is people who like spicy food have more sex, according to a new study.
It's not true.
A new study. I like spicy foods, and I'm not getting any. A new study has found that Americans who enjoy using every meal as an opportunity to assault their taste buds with gallons of hot sauce. Chili peppers so hot they should be classified as mildly poisonous, and other spicy foods have more sex than people who think mashed potatoes qualifies as hot food.
Good morning, YouTube, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Good news, we're doing a weekly giveaway on our YouTube channel for Amazon gift cards. All you got to do to enter is like the video, give us a subscribe, and comment below. The more comments you give us on the weekly videos for that week, we go Monday through Sunday, the more chances you have of being entered, basically. So I'm going to go through whatever the most creative content is as far as your comments go, and I'll pick a winner, and I'll send you a gift card. It's pretty simple. Free money. Who likes free money? I know I do. Subscribe. Have a good day.